Okay, guys, so today I'm going to show you how to send a document or a form for signatures. In other words, when you want your client to sign the form, how to send it so they can get it and sign it. So here we are at Transaction Desk, and this is your dashboard. So what you're going to do, you're going to choose the name of the transaction. In this case, we're talking about John Smith. We're going to open the transaction, and then you're going to go to Forms. But it says go to Forms, that is a link. You're going to click, and you are going to choose the forms that you need to send for John Smith to sign. In this case, we're going to just send one for the sake of the exercise, and it's going to be the residential buyer representation agreement. Keep in mind that this form needs to be signed not only by John but also by you. And most important, he needs to authorize you to represent him or her before you start showing him homes or anything like that. So let me go back. So when you check the form that you want to send out, it's going to go into the basket, right? Right here. You're going to click back on the basket. The system is going to ask you, what do you want me to do with this form? Which these are all the options that you can do. In this case, we want John Smith to sign. So we're going to click the pen, and the system is going now to take us to this screen where we are going to add the people who are going to sign the forms. In this case, we want to tell the system, add people from the transaction. If you noticed, I'm using John's email address, his home address, town, state, and zip code. And I'm using my phone number and my email address as well. So I'm going to tell the system to add people from the transaction. And then it's going to show me because I'm the selling agent, and it's going to show John Smith, the buyer. So we are going to select those people. And then the system automatically is going to assign the spaces for myself and John Smith to sign. You want to check and make sure that everything is where it needs to be, and the signatures need to be where they are. See, like on my section here, the date is moved, so I just need to adjust it just like that. His is okay. So once I checked everything is okay, then I'm going to go up here and click next. And then if you want to put an expiration date, which I don't suggest that, you can do that. But this one says that it expires a month from today. You don't want to do like, I want this to expire tomorrow. That ain't going to work. So once you go to this window here, send. And immediately I'm going to get an email right there, and it's going to ask me, well, it's an invitation for me to start signing, and John Smith is going to do the same thing. So this is going to be let me see, I accept. I'm signing here for as a buyer, right? So I'm just going to click, 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 and click, and then I'm going to accept the signature and complete. So that is my part. So now I gotta go and see what John Smith uh, is seeing, okay? So as you can see, this is exactly what your client is going to see. And he or she is going to click, and the first time that they sign, the system is going to ask them, do you want this type of signature? It doesn't matter which one they choose. They can choose to do their own signature. They can upload a signature. They have a digital one. But let's say that they say, no, I'm okay with that one. And the system is going to remember how they sign. So the next time they sign a document, it's going to be consistent. So get signature. And then he will just click and complete signing. And that is precisely what happens. Once everybody signs, you come back to Transaction Desk, you go to your dashboard, choose the transaction, and guess what happened? Now John Smith has moved to your document section. Let me do this again. You choose the transaction, you go to documents right here, and now the buyer's representation agreement is here. Now it has become a document. It's been signed. You open that up and you will see what I'm talking about right there. Myself and John Smith have signed this document, and now that's how you send documents for signatures. I hope it helps. We'll make more videos about this, and that way you guys can go and check.